France had long been expecting a terrorist attack. It regularly uncovers serious terrorist plots and knew it was only a matter of time before one of them would succeed. France is home to several thousand young people who have been seduced by a radical, violent, distorted interpretation of Islam. It is cheap and easy for them to take a bus from Paris to Istanbul and to cross overland into Syria, where many of them have been further radicalized, and then they return home again. The attacks will feed the arguments of the far-right National Front that France needs a stricter law and order regime and that immigrants are the enemy. It will further harden opposition to opening the door to the flood of refugees seeking to find home in Europe. The evil brilliance of the attacks is that they were pure, universal acts aimed at striking fear into all French people. Unlike the attacks last January on the Charlie Hebdo newspaper and a Jewish supermarket, the terrorists this time did not ideologically limit their targets. The statement by ISIS claiming responsibility condemned Paris as a capital of abominations and perversions that carried the banner of the cross in Europe. It was a clear message of culture war, Islam against Christianity. Ironic, as the only banner France has carried for more than a century is of the secular ideal of its republic. The ISIS statement also condemned France's airstrikes in Syria. It pledged that more attacks will come and warned the French that they will even fear traveling to the market. On Saturday and today, the greengrocers and butchers and cheesemongers on my shopping street, the Rue des Martyrs, were open for business. France has a 1,000-year history of wars, violence, and terror. It lived through much worse. The French are resilient. They will not stop going to their bistros and their sports stadiums and their concert halls and their markets just because a terrorist group threatens their way of life.